in the flow. It's Monday. Yes, it's a Monday. It feels like a Monday. April 13th, 2020. Wow, and our 31st day of being together. Give me a shout as you come into the room. Thank you, all of our viewers. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and lovecityarts.org. We gather every night at 8:30, holding space for little glimpses of light that we encountered in our day. The things that made us smile. Thanks for watching. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from. This is The Good Report. We gather to just talk about what went well in our day. Hold space for the light at the end of this tunnel. All right. I'm going to put these cards back. Every night I shuffle an inspiration card to kind of anchor our little discussion of the day. It's always random. Okay. And for those of you who've been watching, you know that I lose the book every night as well. All right, so tonight's word that we struck out of the inspiration cards is understanding. Understanding is tonight's word. All right, let's see what the book says about understanding. All right. So understanding is the ability to include a deeper comprehension of life in your interactions rather than simply transferring your knowledge from one experience to another. Act with sincerity and empathy. Whew. Wow. That card packs a punch. And it winds up and then hits you right in the face. Today's card that we pick a card every night at random to kind of anchor our discussion, and we riff for a little bit and then we go on our merry way. Understanding, the ability to include a deeper comprehension of life in your interactions rather than simply transferring your knowledge from one experience to another. Act with sincerity and empathy. Woo. That's been a word that's been coming up a lot heavily over the last few days online. Huge examples of people showing enormous amounts of empathy, and then other instances and things you see where people are not being very kind at all. And I can't for the life of me understand why someone would intentionally not be intentionally. I cannot understand why someone would be intentionally mean-spirited or aggressive or downright mean to anyone in a time like this time. I can't. If you're under the sound of my voice, either now or in replays, and you're being mean to someone because you're just fed up with coronavirus, please knock that shit off. I said it. This is not the time to be closing yourself off in your curated world of Instagram. This is not the time for that. Let me know who you are, and if you agree, or if you think I'm off my rocker tonight. You know, we got to be, this is the time to like come together. And coming together doesn't mean that I like always agree with everything that the next person says, but on some level, like I've got to really take an inventory of what's going on here for me, and then recognize that like it does not benefit anyone for me to not be kind right now. So mad props to everyone who in this time has decided to be a little more kind than usual. You know, yeah, there's just no reason. There's just no reason to be mean. No reason whatsoever. Anyway, that's a bit of a shoot off from the angel card that I picked that asked us to just try a little more sincerity and a little more empathy. What does empathy mean for you all tonight? That could be part of our collective discussion. Thank you everyone watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and lovecityarts.org. What do you leave a comment? What do you think empathy is? Where do you think we're lacking it right now? How could we do better? Because I really do believe that the whole world has changed. And I hope to goodness that it's for the better. But I just don't know. I keep seeing examples of goodness. I do. I see countless examples of goodness, but I also see some things that's like, I don't think we're getting the message that we're either going to thrive, survive, or perish as one. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting. But today's only day 31, and I have a feeling that we're not gonna be let outside for I don't know. What are they saying? June 10th, June 13th, or something like that in Virginia. Any Virginians watching? June 13th, is that the day that they let the Virginians free? So I don't consider myself, getting out of the house until that happens, at least. So at least another 30 days beyond what we're already anticipating. I'm not saying that to depress anybody. I'm just saying we need to really start saying yes to that now. I don't think we'll ever hug a person the same way until we get beyond this. I'm like, I'm going to hug my friends, but that's going to be like an active participant in, wow, could this hug kill me or not? Like, am I too close? Yeah, things have just changed. And I think that, as we engage the unknown, I think my headset just gave up. Oh man, I love it. I think they did die. Oh yeah. It's nothing a little duct tape can't help. I can't wait to get to the duct tape. I'm gonna duct tape these together, and we're gonna keep on moving like nothing ever happened. Where are you watching from? What are you going through? Like I said, I gather here every night just to be Little Miss Muffet sitting on her tuffet of gratitude. What is your good report? What happened good for you today? Is this the good thing that's happening for you today? How can we hold space for you? Just found last night's word was expectancy. And then tonight's word was understanding. Oh, man. Just a bunch of friends hopping through the internet. You know, this is our little village of love. Thanks for stopping by. You don't have to stay long. Every night at 8:30, just good, yummy vibes. Warmth. Love, beauty. All right. Well, it's always so good to gather with all of you just to hold a little space for love. Just, there was a commercial back in the day that was like, I think it was like Motel 6 or Motel 8. One of those motels with a number. Was there a Motel 7 too? Well, anyway, I think it was Motel 6. They're like, and we'll leave the light on for you. And so that's all that this good report is every night. It's just kind of hanging a light, a little ghost light, if you will, of love. Hey, Yvette, good to see you. Hope you're feeling a little bit of love today in the midst of the isolation, in the midst of the separation. I hope that you're feeling love. I hope that you're feeling as much love as you will allow in right now. That's it. Let me know over here in the comments section what you're grateful for today. What's made you feel lifted? Or is there any way in which we can send light and love to your neighborhood? Let us know. Yes, Yvette, thanks. I hope you are feeling love to stay safe. I'm trying. I'm not leaving the house. I just refuse. I don't know. Yeah. If any of you have toilet paper, you can send me. Apparently there's a shortage of that on the block. I didn't know that it was really going to come down to toilet paper. I can never, we will never forget this. We will never forget in our lifetimes. We'll never forget the frenzy over butt wipe. Oh, man. We'll never forget it. Ever. I think my cousin went out to, get some. I don't want to go out. I would rather order it. Is there no one who can send me toilet paper right now on the earth? I haven't even looked it up. I'm sure someone will bring me toilet paper. I'm sure. Someone will bring me toilet paper. Anyway, I don't want to live in fear about it either. What are your challenges that you're going through out there, Yvette? Oh, man. Let me find a good jam for us. This is what I need right now. I don't even know why I need this, and I hope this is a good version. If it's not a good version, then we'll do something else. But I think this is what I need right now. So just bear with me if you don't mind. I hope this is a good version of the song. It needs to be good, though. I know what I'm trying to hear right now. I think this is what I need right now. I think this is what I need.
I find I'm moving to the rhythms of your grace. Your fragrance is intoxicating in a secret place. I find I'm moving to the rhythms of your grace. Your fragrance is intoxicating in a secret place. I find I'm moving to the rhythms of your grace. Your fragrance is intoxicating in our secret place. In our secret place. Yeah. In our secret place. Your
Yes, Yvette, grateful for waking up today and every day for the place where I met you. Won't you do it? I know.
Spread wide in the arms of Christ, that covered all our sin.
All right. She said, I don't want to brag. Child, we earned our stripes up on that great white way, child. You can say whatever you want to say, because let me tell you something. We did our 8 shows, just like all the other people that did their 8 shows a week, and we gave love and light and upliftment to people. And then the kids came behind us and did it again and again, and we're doing it until all of this shit hit the fan. And now we're at the house. Forever changed, but together. I do know that place. And you know me. I don't have a problem with telling people about the goodness of the Lord. So, yeah, Yvette and I did Rocktopia at the Broadway Theater. It was my first Broadway credit. I think that it was Yvette's as well. And you know what? We're allowed to take great pleasure in the things that we do that we're proud of. I hope that we all have something in our lives that we're proud of. Yeah, so interesting. Life is very, very, very interesting that way, where we're not even allowed to take joy in the mundane beauty in your day to day. Take joy in it. Sip of wine, taste of something yummy. Maybe you can do like a tea ceremony where you just make your favorite cup of tea and then just sip tea and just kind of be with yourself and allow yourself just a little more gentleness and a little more kindness. Hey, Lee Maxwell, good to see you. Yeah, just grab your little, it doesn't take much. You just grab, your mug. There's no tea in this mug. There's something else in this mug, but it ain't tea. But just grab your tea mug and you just sip. That was a good, for all of you AMSR people, that was a good sip. But no, just take those moments with yourself to just relax. There's so many unknowns here. I don't know what my life is going to look like. I can say with certainty, I do not know what my life is going to look like 6 months from now. No way. No way, no how. I cannot predict it unto thee. So I just gotta kind of walk this one step at a time. And I'm glad that we have each other. We've got our family members that we love. We've got our, close circle that we're still keeping in contact with. And then we have each other here to love and support as much as you want. I think everybody has my phone number now, or a way to message me. So that's chill. I like this little vibe right now. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, we didn't dedicate time tonight to all of the people on the front lines. Excuse me. People on the front lines who are showing such courage to continually take people on and off ventilators, knowing that they have a deadly disease. I mean, like I say every night, I don't feel like that this is even the most appropriate usage of words. May they be comforted. May they find the strength and fortitude in their heart to keep going back over and over again. I think I read in the news today that 50 Department of Education New York employees have died from coronavirus, but 21 of them were teachers. And so you just think about like the relationships there, these teachers that have been established in their communities and in their schools, perhaps teaching multiple generations of kids, even if not generations, multiple years. And now that teacher doesn't exist anymore for those children. And and beyond that, like the teacher doesn't exist for her family and the people that love her or him. It's just crazy. It just breaks my heart. It really, really does. May they rest in peace. And to those of us who remain here, may we just find a glimmer of hope daily in our lives. May we continue to lift up our eyes. Even though we have no clue. And how could we even trust? How could we even trust? Whew, how could we even trust those guys in the administration to look out for us? But anyway, we don't gather for any of that depressing shit. Yeah, we do. But I just must always remember that there's still so much to be grateful for. My lights are on, and I think that like not shout out in like a good way, but like there's a lot of people in Tennessee and neighboring states who a tornado just tore through their towns. I hope that they're okay. I'm sending up prayers to them as well. If there's anyone that's watching right now that's been affected by the tornadoes, blessings to you and protection and safety to you. It's day 31, guys. All right. So feel free to leave your good report right over there, and it'll scroll up, and when it scrolls up I'll see it and I'll acknowledge it and read it. I come here every night for the same purpose, just to hold space for what is good, to hang out with whatever cool friends have popped through strategically and intentionally for gratitude. And so thank you for all of you that have hopped through. This is the good report. love spaces where you can just feel free to just bring yourself as you are. Like, there's nothing to see here. Like, it's just a few friends popping through the internet, just enjoying a vibe together, sharing in a little bit of light and love and gratitude. Like, no one's standing on their heads. There's no admission fee. Like, it's just, this is what we want. This is what I want. I'll speak in I statements. This is what I want. I just want to be at peace, at ease in the world. None of the extra nonsense. Just good vibes, you know? Holy snare. There we go. That's better. All right, before we go, here's your last opportunity. Tell me over in the comments what you're grateful for today. What is going to be your moment in time where you're like, I was grateful in this moment for these things. I watched more Steven Universe last night. I'm grateful for that. I had a really good lunch today, but I can't remember. What did I eat today? Oh, I had the leftover salmon croquettes with the Brussels sprouts and the rice. It was wonderful. Yeah. I think I'm hungry again, though. What are you guys having for dinner if you've not eaten already? Or what are you eating? Are you eating right now? What have you eaten? Let me know. I hope that music's getting out to y'all. It's so yummy. It'd be a horrible shame if I was the only one that could hear that. I hope you can hear the music. It's really yummy. Yes. All right, guys. Well, it's been really, really awesome sharing space with you tonight. It really has. I mean, we just gather every night at 8:30 just to hold space for yummy good vibes. This music isn't compiled by me. It's a station called Chill Hop. They know that I'm doing this because I tagged them in things, and so I guess they're cool with me just using their music as a backdrop for love. So, but if you want to keep your vibe going beyond the stream tonight, if you've liked what you've heard, Chill Hop. CHILLHHOP. Ooh, I think I skipped. CHILLHOP. Chill Hop. Lee Maxwell says he's thankful for self-care time today, starting a few abstract paintings for a little creative expression. Okay. I love it. I love it when people get creative. Even if it's like, all right, I give up. I'll be creative. It's wonderful. We need more of this in the world. Everything's been commodified and commoditized. And it's a sad state of affairs when we have so much and we're still unwilling to share. So I'm contemplating in the days ahead, like what it's going to look like to really make people confront the need to hoard, but to share for the better of the community and build something new that we've never seen before. Like true freedom, not the illusion of it. Anyway, I want some other shit, right? If you're into this type of vibe, please keep coming back. I'm on here every night at 8:30, trying to imagine a better tomorrow from inside the motherfucking house. You're loved, you're valued in this space. Even if you come through an hour from now and you listen to this, even if you catch it on the podcast, yeah. Keep being gentle and kind with yourself. You're worthy of that. You're worthy of safety and protection. You're worthy of freedom. You're worthy of breath. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah, Kim, the sun will come out tomorrow. We have to keep that hope in our heart. We really do. We have to keep the hope in our heart. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Are there any other good reports before we leave? This is in the style of when I was a little 6, 7 or 8 year old kid. We used to go to these little things called prayer meetings, testimony services, where you could just like come in and just sing a hymn about the goodness of the Lord and tell a testimony about how, the Lord paid a bill, you didn't see unexpected money coming, and then all of a sudden money came in or someone blessed you, and then you had what you needed for your bill, and everybody's like, oh, thank you, testify. And this all happened in the back room of a Southern Baptist church. And I thought it was the most bizarre thing, but then I thought it was so cool. Like a moment every week of remembrance of what is good. Didn't make sense to me then. Now I understand what the saints of the 80s and the 90s were getting at. Like a moment to pause and to tell God thank you that I'm here playing on the internet. Thank you, Father, Mother, God. Yeah. So that's what this whole program is in the style of. I get on here every night at 8:30, same energy. Just really believing that we can right now begin to plant seeds for a better tomorrow. How do you want to come out of the house? How do you want to, essentially we're all going to get, this is what's going to, oh my goodness. So wonderful. We're all going to get a coming out story. Think about it. Christopher Sinanan said that he made some bomb-ass barbecue today. He didn't say ass. I said ass. He made some bomb barbecue today. Kim says something really simple about getting off and the sun was still out. Yeah, Kim is an essential worker. I needed to see the sun at 7 p.m. It made me happy in my soul. Ooh. See, this is why we need community, guys and gals and everybody. This is why we need beloved community to take moments to recognize that seeing the sun is a gift. Thank you. Because someone did not get to see this moment. And we're here. We are here. We are here. right here. All right, guys. Well, that's the good report. That's how it goes. If you want to come on and chat with me about how coronavirus is affecting you, it's really affecting me in some crazy ways. Like my mind has been blown about a lot of shit. I'm just literally over here like getting lifted. And in the process of getting lifted, just really recognizing that the things that I thought was really, really important, I don't care about that shit. I really don't. You just want, I mean, when you're isolated in the house like this for 31 days, you see it. It's right. I can't, I've not learned how to point yet to the things I want to point to. Wait, okay. I don't know how to point to, it's day 31. It's right up there. Y'all can see it. Fuck. It's day 31. And so things have just began to just fall away. The things that I used to care about, I do not care about. Even when we start trying to reconstruct these systems to all of these, I don't care about any of that. I really don't. Makes me nervous. I didn't think I could not care this much. Day 31. Anyway, I have committed to being as vulnerable and as open and as honest about this experience for the good of anyone who hops through, and also for the good of myself. And so I'm so glad that you're here 31 days later. I continue. Do you hear the siren? Do you hear the siren? That's all it is. It's just sirens. Nothing but sirens. Nothing but sirens all day. You have to put on headphones in the house to block out the siren just going up and down the streets all day. I haven't even looked at the numbers. Today. Maybe I should look at the numbers. What do y'all think? I mean, it's just like crazy. Hopefully there's not been a awful, what are the numbers today? Okay, 2,403 new cases in New York. And then wait. What are these numbers? Oh, we're up to 33,000 cases in Queens, which is like 4,000 more than there was like yesterday. This is awful. And I'm glad that they've stopped tracking the deaths. The deaths are there. 6,182 deaths. And that's just in my neighborhood, or like in the state. All right, well. We never saw this coming, did we? We never saw this coming. And so we're just going to do the best that we can. I think that I need to take another week for mental health. The 9th, last Thursday, was technically my last day of employment. I love that firm. I really did. I love that firm. It was a good 4-year run. We were on the way to making some really, really radical, awesome improvements for the lives of so many people in the New York offices of that company, and we were working on a lot of really good marketing initiatives and ways to reposition ourselves in the industry as thought leaders. Lots of wonderful things were happening, and I no longer work there. And that ended on last Thursday. So it's only the Monday after being laid off So I think I can give myself at least till Thursday of this week. What do you think? I think I can give myself till Thursday of this week to just like chill. Like tidy up. Although I'm pretty tidied. But like hydrate a little bit. What are you guys going through? Or are we just all just sitting around the campfire? Because I'm cool with that too. Good to see you, friends. Feel free to tell us what you're grateful for. Remember, gratitude shared is just amplified. It just makes us all feel good about what's happening. Even though it's not good what's happening, at least we can rejoice together in what's still good. Oh man. Leave what you're grateful for and your good report right there. I'll read it and we'll share it together. Oh man. Guys, it's day 31 of this thing. I've held it on the rails about as well as I could expect. It's been a really interesting space of being kind of aware, hyper aware of, hey CJ, love is in the air. Good to see you, CJ. I love CJ. CJ just comes in. CJ comes into the party. CJ's like, love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. Love you, Bubbas. Yeah, so it's day 31. You know, this shit begin. I mean, and it's not even about the numbers for me. It's just about like the cumulative effect of just kind of being like isolated. And isolated for fear that if I'm not isolated, I could contract something that kills me. And because no one can get to me, I'll end up in one of the unmarked graves in the Bronx where they're throwing all the bodies right now. So I have to like eat really healthily and like take really good care of my body temple and stay healthy so that I don't die. Because if I go right now, I mean, it's awful. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Okay. So anyway, I didn't come on here to be a buzzkill. I think that What the Good Report is shared community and shared space of light and love, and also the darkness of the situation. We're able to talk about everything here. I think also it's going to be really, really interesting to look back years from now and experience what it felt like to be going through our version of 9/11 plus. And yes, CJ, here we are. And I'll be like, there was CJ. CJ was right there in the midst of coronavirus. CJ and I used to run up and down and act crazy in supermarkets and Walmarts in Virginia, of all places. A Walmart, a specific Walmart we would go to at like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and just sing and dance and shop and act crazy. That's what CJ and I were doing back in the day, and we're still doing it now. You know, let's be clear. See those people that are around you right now? The people that are around you right now, the people that are checking in on you, the people that are asking about you, the people that are calling you in and calling you closer, those are your people. Those are the people that have always been your people. People like CJ. CJ comes in here every night. CJ's like, love it. I think CJ's in like the Carolinas, down south, if I'm not mistaken. And CJ comes in here every night almost and says, love is in the air. Same vibe, same energy, same love. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning into The Good Report. It's been wonderful to hold this space with you. I really think that when we look back over these years, should we make it? And we're going to make it. Should we make it, though, I think we're going to look back over this time in our lives and just have lots to say about what we were going through and how we showed up in the world. And so whatever strength, courage, and wisdom you need for this week ahead, I grant it to you. I pray it over your life. I give it to you. Whatever makes it, however you get it, child. If you get it through the Christian people, it's like, I bless your life in the week to come, then that's how you get it. If you get it with like, oh, I just wish you well this week, then get it that way. If you're like, namaste on your week, like however you want to hear it from me, have a good week, okay? I'll be back tomorrow at 8:30. I love you. Have a good night.